Hi, I'm Richard Lewis Brown, and as you know, I'm running for SEIU Local 1000 President. I want to thank you for joining for this weekly webcast, April 11th. As you also know, my running mate, Jacqueline McCullum, is running for Vice President, Organizing and Representation. Unfortunately, she had a family emergency and she couldn't make it today. However, Nova Edwards, a state employee with 16 years experience, and she works as a Research Program Specialist 1 here in downtown Sacramento, was able to join us. And we want to thank you for coming out today.
Thank you for having me.
All right. So, the election is right around the corner. The ballots go out April 20th. They have to be returned by May 20th. They go out in the mail. Nova, I hope that you will vote in the upcoming election.
Yes.
That sounds great. And I also hope that your concerns with our union will be solved. Do you have any questions currently about how our union operates or any future issues that may affect our union?
Well, I was wondering, what would your response be if the governor decides to impose furloughs on state employees?
Well, Nova, that's a great question. And so my response would be to that, I would sincerely hope that this current governor, Governor Brown, would not impose furloughs. When we look at his incredible track record of working with the union, he normally has been union friendly. Now we know legally we have no power to stop furloughs. If the governor of California wants to impose furloughs, as long as the legislature imposes it, or should I say votes to that agreement, then he can impose furloughs. So we would hope, Nova, that he would not do that, but legally we have no ability to fight it. However, our union can exercise its political influence with the state assembly and the state senate to prevent that from happening. I think the bigger question, though, would come to play. What happened in the past for this current governor to even consider imposing furloughs? And if we go back in the past and we look at the leadership of Governor Schwarzenegger, when he imposed furloughs. And so the question is, why would he want to do that if we really had a strong union that could fight him back? And unfortunately, under the leadership of Yvonne Walker, that did not happen. So my constructive alternative to fix that in the future is we must have strong, effective, transparent leadership. Therefore, we would not create a historical pattern that when the government is in a financial deficit, they can go to the employees, the state workers, and say, we'll balance our budget off of you by taking your money. And if Yvonne Walker had been strong during this time period, this could have been prevented years ago. But unfortunately, she did not have the courage to stand up and strongly tell Governor Schwarzenegger, we will not allow you to furlough us, we will use our political influence. But that did not happen. And that's really tragic. Over 30,000 of our state employees lost their homes due to the foreclosure. It affected myself, I'm sure it affected you. But the key question, did Yvonne Walker lose any money during the furlough? She didn't lose the 3 days pay. In fact, she didn't lose any money in 2010 when we gave up 1 day's pay, nor did she lose any money in 2012 on the side letter agreement when we gave up 1 day's pay. And this is why I am running for SEIU Local 1000 President. And I'm the only candidate running for statewide office that will honestly tell you the facts. These other candidates that are running, they don't have the courage to stand up and tell the truth. And I have stated repeatedly, let's have a town hall meeting right here at 3225 43rd Street, Sacramento, California, 95817. I have issued this challenge to the other statewide candidates, but they don't want to answer. And so when you see that, now you understand why our union has gone through the times of financial crisis, where we've lost our money because we don't have a strong leader to tell the governor we will not tolerate these types of actions. All right, So we want to thank you for joining our first segment, and please stay tuned. We'll do a second segment here in a few minutes. I'm Richard Lewis Brown. Thank you very much.